It's Ray Give TV.
Ray Give TV.
Let's get right to it.
It's the media team in here. We got exclusive.
Yeah, Ray right there.
Ray Gibbs the only one in here. Boy, he be cleaning up, don't he?
Ray Gibbs, stay in the building, okay?
All right, well, here it goes. For a while, I've been telling y'all, Alex Alonso of Street TV work with the feds. Munchie B been pumping, no, he be helping the streets. I'm like, nah, dude, work with the feds. Munchie B done got caught slipping on the phone with 600 recorded saying he get paid to be from Inglewood family, which I think he meant to say he get paid to turn in information on Inglewood families. He goes around, finds out what's going on in the streets, puts it in the app and sends it in. They tried to clean it up, have Skip Townsend, another rat who worked with the GRID program, thought he could justify it, but he even tripped up. So over the last couple of days, Munchie B been releasing interrogation tapes of the murders happened in Inglewood with the East Coasters. So the East Coasters just called me. And guess what they just informed me? Alex Alonso reached out to them to be their gang expert. To be their gang expert. They talked with their defense attorneys of what he was going to say, what he wasn't going to say. But yet when he got up on the stand, he said everything in favor of the DA to cook the street niggas on the defense side. And now they exposed, they in the appeal process. Can't nobody release them tapes unless the DA gave you the tapes or Alex Alonso gave them to you. And Alex Alonso can't release them without their consent or the consent of the defense attorneys. That means you releasing these tapes while we're in the middle of trying to appeal because you're working in favor of the district attorney. Now, I'll be a bitch ass nigga to be on this stage saying these things, right? Because they will speculate what? WACK making this up. Am I not right? That's what they would say. Okay, well listen, once again, we are the exposers. We are here to be the voice of the people, either here to expose or clear up something that shouldn't be there. So, media team, let's make sure we get this out ASAP. Don't cut this up. Don't edit nothing. I gave the brother my word. And I'm going to let y'all hear for yourself.
I remember waiting outside of that store, understanding that mommy's fucking coming home tonight. It didn't matter what security guard, who it was. Yo, what's happening with you, man? Top of the morning, man.
The brother called me with some very disturbing news last night. The crazy part about it is, I've been saying for about a year or something now, because I've been watching it, right? I've been watching, because I already know this dude, Alex Alonso, he be playing both sides. He'll go over there, talk to some inmates or somebody caught up on the case, but yet he's still working with the district attorney. And I always felt like this dude is taking shit from this side and feeding it to the DA side, because I've heard he got on the stand for the DA. So it's not, you can't be on the inmate side, but yet you taking the stand for the DA against the inmates. And I've been watching this Munchie B dude, right? This dude that signed up for these programs where he's turning in information that just come out of his mouth on apps and getting paid for it. He sit up there while dude incriminate other people and talk about open cases to Alex, and he's cool with it. So when they called me, and I seen him a couple days with this police interrogation tape, right? Yeah. I said, oh, that's that case at that party, I believe, over there that ended up getting shot up. Inglewood party, right? And I told myself, man, I guarantee you, Alex got his hand somewhere in this. When I get the call last night, well, they saying, bro, Alex had went and spoke to the brothers, right, that was involved in this shit, and then turned around and took the stand against them. Is it any truth to that? Okay, let me break it down to you how this all played, all right? Okay. All right. So the dude, Alex Alonso, right? He ended up getting on the homie's case as a gang expert. Okay. Supposed to be on the defense of their case. They got 7 murders on this case. They got the Inglewood stuff. They had some with the West Side, and they had some attempts on the Athens, and they had 2 murders on the South Road. And all these, he's charged with all this individual. Yeah. My homies, it's like a case of them, like 7 of them. These are East Coast. These are all East Coast. It's all East Coast. 11 8s and 6 dudes. It's all like a crew they put, like a crew they said went out on a murder spree for a couple of months. Gotcha. Okay. This little time when the West Side Athens thing was going on with the homies and all that. Yeah. So what transpired is we breathe up on get word like Alex Alonso supposed to be, doing. He's selling it to us, pitching it to us like he get brothers out. He sold the pitch to me. I ended up just calling my boy yesterday and told him to get that dude up off my case, right? But so get Alex Alonso off your case. Yeah, I just had hired him to be my gang expert on my case. So what made you say, nah, I can't have him on my case? What led up to that? This right here with the homies case. He went to so he go to trial on the homies case. Now he was partial how he do it. Yeah. So okay, so this how I go with this situation. He said they actually understand like basically they trying to set a homie up, which is K-Head, when they did the thing yesterday. They trying to set him up as the big homie that basically facilitated all these hits, right? So they put him on the dude that was in Munchie B's that segment that yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Okay, I seen one with a youngster. I seen one with a youngster. Then he just did another one yesterday with an older dude. And what's his name? K-Head. His name is Melvin Linder. Okay. All right, so let's go. He did him yesterday. So, but in on the stand, when they asked him Alex Alonso question, they say, "What do original?" He got a tattoo with OB. Well, see him. He don't have a B crossed out, so that means that he's not a youngster. That means he's an OG, and that means that he come from the era where basically he sends the orders because basically he go on there and say because he got the original block Crip on him. Don't have a B crossed out. Wait, bro. Alex Alonso, after speaking to y'all, your homies, everybody that's on his case, and saying he's going to be a expert to help them. Get on the stand. Yes. And while the DA, let me get this right. While the DA is asking him about this individual and his tattoos, Alex Alonso says what? Okay, he said, how when they so because you got like he's original black Crip on you. Yeah. He got OB like that. So and he don't have it crossed out, no B in that. So Alex Alonso explains that this is truly an OG because he don't even whack out the B's. The youngsters wax out the B's. So this guy right here is most definitely a leader that facilitates basically orders. This is what he said on the stand. He's making him a shot caller. Yes. Which puts him in the lane of special circumstances. Yes, it makes him the head of all this. Whoa. And then to top it all off, like I was trying to really explain to Eddie Boy now, what he did was, this is the unethical shit he doing. Okay, when you get a gang expert, the gang expert has to get all the interrogation tapes. You have to get all the information. Now, when I talk to this nigga Munchie B, he trying to tell me that somebody gave it. I say, look, check this out, homie. I'm in here, bro, on my own case. I got people trying to do a documentary about my case right now. Well, Jew is brought. And we was going to court
for 9 years to get my discovery. It took us 9 years, and for them to change the law for me to go back and get my own discovery. So you can't, the state is a different, now you can go get paperwork, motions that's on the docket sheet. You can get all that. But in their case right now, this case is still open. It ain't even went to they just got found guilty not even a month ago. A couple months ago.
So you saying he getting Munchie B getting all these interrogation tapes from Alex Alonso.
From Alex Alonso, which is illegal because he has to get a court order or either authorization from the defense team to put this information out.
So let's be clear. We're talking about the interrogation tapes that Munchie B of the last couple days has been showing, right? And we're talking about these murders and all this stuff been going on that's being the dudes from 11-8, the six-pack East Coast been charged with. And Alex Alonso went to these dudes, these East Coast Crips, as a friend to help their case. Got information, turned around, and got on the stand in the behalf of the DA.
No, he went on their behalf. But when he got on the stand, everything he did was contrary against them. So
it was in the DA's favor. It was in the DA's favor. This is why I've been saying this nigga worked with the DA. I've been screaming this shit. Ain't no way. I'm just like your defense attorney getting up there, right? And questioning you as if asking you things that's in favor of the DA and the prosecution.
Exactly. But then, like I say, what the cool part about it is, then I'm gonna tell you how I know 100% this is Alex Alonso. Okay, I Googled some shit yesterday, right? And I Googled some shit. Is it ethical for an expert on a little Chat GPT, which is like a legal site, for a gang expert to turn over information if your case is not final. And one of the things it said it could do, if it's educational and it has to be authorized by the judge. So I caught a point that Munchie B tried to say in his segment yesterday when he was talking. I'm putting this out for educational purposes. So right then and there, I say, this is connected to this dude. Because he told me, man, let me holler. I'm going to call you right back in an hour. So I know when he was calling. Because when I was shooting at him, I was basically telling him, hey, look, bro, this is unethical, homie. My homie's case hasn't even been, what y'all doing is basically trying to put this case in the media when they haven't even had a appeal yet. They finished their motion for a new trial, a newly discovered evidence, Rule 33, and none of that. So why is y'all pumping these tapes out in the street?
Munchie B, bro, is working for the police. He working with Alex Alonso, who we know is working with the district attorney. I know his homie know this, and they turn the blind eye to it, which ain't like the family to do so. But everything Munchie B is doing, right, is across the street from where he's supposed to be. Dude knows Alex Alonso is getting information. Everybody better know this. Getting information from this side as if he's your friend. I'm working with you. But then he's getting on the stand and saying everything the total opposite in favor of a district attorney. Because for him to get up there on your homie and say, first of all, me and you both know, the B not being crossed out don't make you a shot caller, not a shot caller. Nigga, you just probably didn't cross the motherfucker out, or he probably did probably like my tattoos, old as a motherfucker, then faded out, right? Either way.
But I'm saying, if you're my defense attorney, if you working for me as my expert, you could have said that this guy didn't whack his bees out because he's not into blood or killing blood.
Yeah, if he's in favor of you. But if you're in favor of the DA, if you're in favor of the defense, the street dudes, you would say, this guy didn't cross the B out because he's not a blood killer. He's probably a guy that's just from the neighborhood, but he's not into the violence. But Alex gets up there and says,
and this is what I wanted to
let me get it right. Alex gets up there and says, he didn't cross the B out because he's a shot caller. He's an OG. He's not the youngster. He's the one making it happen.
Hey, look, for WACK, this is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to get the paperwork, the word for word, right? From the transcripts of the homies. I just told the homies to send me that word for word. So I'm gonna get it to you. So once we know you misquoting a word or saying,
it don't matter anything he's saying. One thing the streets know, they know what's in favor of the dude fighting the case and what's in favor of the district attorney. And if he said anything to remotely point the finger and identify this dude as he's a gang leader, he's the shot caller.
He did that for sure, word for word. That's exact word. This the whole.
And now we got Munchie B playing the goddamn interrogation tapes. But here go the thing, Munchie B, you don't have the credentials to say you're educating anybody. You as you say, are an active gang member. You just collect information from the streets and turn it into law enforcement. Some shit that this dude, Alex Alonso, then set you up with this other law enforcement nigga, Skip Townsend.
Exactly, and this gonna be the thing. How I wanted to see if we can push it like this. This how I want to push it like this, and squeeze it out of Munchie B and put it pressure. The only person that have gave you them tapes is the DA or somebody from his team, and his team, his defense team, is adequately saying they never released that to nobody.
The defense team can't release it without their client's written consent.
Exactly.
I went through that with K-Swiss and the Big Sad shit. K-Swiss attorneys would not release it until K-Swiss wrote him a letter and gave him permission to release that interrogation tape. So if the defense is saying they ain't released it, then it got to come from the district attorney side, which is where Alex Alonso is secretly standing with and whispering, feeding them information about the people in the streets he's so-called supposed to be helping. So he comes in as friend, a wolf in sheep's clothing. I'm here to help you, brother. Yeah, this, that. And Munchie B himself is advocating that Alex Alonso, he's helping the streets, and the whole time he collecting information from you, feeding it over there, and getting on the stand and saying things is not in favor, but it's totally against the defense in the streets.
Exactly. And prime case, man. A prime case. This dude went in there, homie. Man, I can give you all my homies. They were literally upset. This dude went in there, and I'm talking about work 100% for the defense. I mean, for the prosecution. This is the cold part about it is, he did a trickery because before you put an expert on, your lawyers go and interview him. And your lawyers basically giving him questions that they want him to say that got to be favorable to your defense. This dude get on the stand and switch the whole game up. So everybody, all the defense is stunned, the homies is stunned. Like, what the fuck? This dude said he was gonna get up there and say this, and now he's saying that when he get on the stand for him. Fuck the whole case up.
So right now, bro, you know you from the streets of South Central LA. Right? We need to send the word out. You letting everybody know in these streets that this dude, Alex Alonso, from Street TV, whatever, he's really an imposter. He's an infiltrator. And he's playing like he's there to help you when you fighting the case, but the whole time he's doing everything.
He's working for the district attorney's office.
There you go.
Alex Alonso. This is and Munchie B is the one facilitating, helping him continuously put out these false narratives and keep dudes. And basically, because like I say, you don't post it. Then, like I say, all this shit is so unethical, bro. Dude can lose his whole fucking investigation license. I mean, expert license. You don't supposed to do that because they didn't give the only.
And I'm here to tell you because I just got a call from the homie lunch me Crenshaw Mafia last night. He been down like 26. He told me that them niggas over there in Inglewood don't agree with Munchie B doing. They own his head. And now I think when they hear this, they really, because all that blind shit, nah, you know what you doing and you keep hollering out B team families. But now you from East Coast, bro? That's where you from?
Yes.
I got an East Coast Crip on my phone letting us know that what he's doing and the dude he's working with is working with the DA. Munchie B already admitted that he gathers street information, puts it in the app that goes to law enforcement, and now we hearing straight from the horse's mouth what this dude Alex Alonso just did to the East Coasters that's down on these cases.
Yeah. And this is and anybody know in California, man, anybody know that you can't just walk like in the feds and go get some paper. You can go get paperwork, motions, and different stuff that's filed in court, but you can't go into the court transcripts, archive file, and grab no interview. That process take a hell of a lot of work to get.
So everything we're talking about is being charged on the federal or state level.
State. It's all just happened. It's all state murder.
All state murder. State. So we're going to disregard him going to get it from the feds because this is something that's happening on the state level.
Exactly. This is happening. And this is the whole thing. This is how we want to put it out there, man. This is what we want people to understand so they can simplify it. That is nobody in the state of California could go get those tapes, interview tapes. That's a case that's not final. That has not been finalized. This case is still hasn't even been to its first appeal yet. The only person that can leak that, and if they both sides leak that without the defendants knowing they are in violation, is the DA or somebody on the defense team. The only person on the defense team that we believe is tied to Munchie B is Alex Alonso.
That's exactly what
And Alex Alonso never got permission from none of these defendants to release their information out to the public to put on there and try to sell. And also they're trying to sell this. They got this as you listen to one piece, then you go back and listen to more if you buy it.
Oh, so he ran it on probably his subscription side of his app. That's crazy.
Yeah, he run a little piece on his web page, and then you go to the other side, and you have to prescribe to hear the rest of them.
Well, so they teasing you. They teasing you with it if you want to hear the rest of it over here. But the tapes they got had to either come from the defense side, which none of you guys and none of your homeboys have signed a consent to release to anybody because y'all on the appeal process, or the district attorney side. But Alex Alonso approached your homies as if he's on their side, and in turn took the stand, said everything in reverse that he said he was going to say in favor of them, so to where all his statements was in favor of the DA and against the East Coast, niggas from the East Coast, and now he didn't release the tapes, gave Munchie B the tapes, and Munchie B then took these tapes about these East Coast Crips and they case that they trying to appeal that's still open in a sense, and selling it in an unethical way, which is violating their rights and exposing that Munchie B, you're working with Alex Alonso, who's working with the DA, take it to the streets like you work with us.
Exactly. That's exactly.
Listen, I'm gonna speak for this right side. A lot of us out here, bro, have been working towards being able to communicate. I got strong ties with the Six Pack through my man Youngster from Six Deuce and 8 Nines with Deco. That's like my second family over there, right? But nevertheless, ain't no Dom moves nowhere. No Dom moves is gonna agree with another Dom move working with an individual that's doing the work of the district attorney, but coming as if he's working with the defense on the street side. So Munchie B is out there in his water. Inglewood families ain't gonna agree with this. They probably don't know what this dude's doing. He been way out of pocket, out of line with a lot of shit he's been doing. And I'm gonna be real, I wouldn't doubt it if Munchie B is doing this because he just got caught with these 2 guns, and Alex Alonso is trying to help set up a way for him to do some dirty work for the DA side. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna tell you a cold thing. When he come on his thing, right? Cause I had hollered at the dude and halfway to breathe on him, like say, look, man, first my other homies got at halfway to get at that nigga Munchie.
And what
No, but my homies had got at him right on some other shit. Like they tripping hard. Like nigga, ooh, and they breathed on him. No, he did, but this the cold thing, right?
That ain't like Ant to say something.
No, but what I told the homie was, right, Ant got an alliance with Munchie B based on what they trade. I said, listen, homie, you gotta watch because just how I told the homie.
I don't know, bro. Listen, I know that's from overall alliance, but I don't think Ant finna stand with a nigga cooperating with a nigga working with the DA against Crips.
I'm saying, no, I don't think he gonna stand with him on that. But what I'm saying is, how the homie breathed on him, he told him exactly how he breathed on him, and how he breathed on it was real. So when he get on it, I'm gonna tell you how much he be working with somebody. When he get on the thing, bro, he get on there and say, "I'm not taking these threats lightly from the East Coasters." This on his podcast before he play another tape. He said the first dude that called in, they called in aggressive, and I didn't do nothing. And then the second dude, which we talking about me, was like, man, he was more cool, man, but so the dude already laid out a foundation on the internet.
But if y'all calling him, telling this nigga, hey, bro, we in appeal, you releasing some shit that you ain't supposed to have, that you got from a nigga on the DA side, which ain't gangster, because now you working with the DA in that sense, and he just totally disregarded that?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Inglewood families ain't gonna stand with that shit, bro. I did it with a lot of them dudes. I think Munchie been overstepping his boundaries, but he think cause he blind, but them dudes, that family shit is bigger than your eyesight or whatever you talking about working with this dude, Alonso, and I'm pretty sure that they're gonna address him, but I'm letting everybody know. I've been telling people, bro, Alex worked with the DA, and now it's coming straight out of y'all mouth. Y'all dealing with this shit. Y'all watch this dude come to y'all and let me help y'all. I'm pretty sure y'all gave him some details. He sat with the attorneys on what he was supposed to get up there and say and on the East Coast's behalf, and got up on the stand and said he don't have to be crossed out because he's an OG, and that shows that he's a shot caller and he's the guy that make things happen, which is in favor of the DA, which gives this Crip dude a special circumstance as a shot caller instead of saying he don't have to be crossed out because he's not a blood killer. He's not that active when it comes to the streets, which would have helped dude. Is what you saying?
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and like I say, on that situation, that's exactly how he worked, man. Listen, all my homies, man, I'm talking about you can hear it. They so it's 7 or 8 of them on the case, homie. They get scolded how they do a lot of Alonso got up there and work that case, bro.
And Alex had went talk to these dudes, visit these dudes as if he's there to help.
Yeah, he was their gang expert on that murder case. Wow. And they thinking he coming in, but see, and like I say, before your expert get on the stand, your defense have to prep them. So everything they prepped him for, he totally did the opposite.
Wow.
That's just one scenario of how he went up there and fucked them over, bro. He identified, yes, this lemonades and then like I say, this was another thing that
wait, what do you mean he identified things, bro? Slow down with that. What do you mean? Did he identify things?
See, one of the things was like this, Mom Paru, right? And East Coast, we don't got no beef.
Okay.
So when you get a gang expert up there, what would trigger the East Coast Crips to want to go to assassinate anything in Inglewood? That's what the whole case was boiled down to. Like, we got a gang expert to say we don't even have no conflict with Mom Paru. We don't have no problems with Inglewood family to that degree.
Who said that? Did Alex Alonso say that? If that's what y'all thought he was gonna say.
That's what he posted, went up there and said. But he didn't even tie that in right. He went on there, tied it in like some others. But see, I'm gonna get that whole word. The homie don't hit me today, right? I'm gonna get you everything he said about, but it was fucked up what he said on that too.
Yeah, we need that. We need that. The exposers, bro. We got this movement called the exposers, and we are definitely gonna expose this. As I got a call last night from the brothers saying, WACK, the brothers need your platform because they voice, they ain't got one to get this out there in the street. You need to know this. And I tell people, look, bro, I'm not a gangbanger no more. I'm from where I'm from. I'm always from where I'm from. But I don't wake up hating a Crip or hating somebody because of the color they wear. You know, I got Crip comrades. I got comrades from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, brothers is out there. Y'all, something going on this close because these other cats could drown y'all out and y'all need it. Reach out to WACK100. Reach out to anybody on my exposure team. DM my lovely wife, R&B. You can find 600, Christopher Lovejoy, or Eddie Boy. He's part of our team and our movement. Goats, you know what I mean? Prince, Lavish 215. Any of these dudes that say, yo, let WACK know we got some things going on and we need to get the word out, and I will allow you to utilize the platform. And I'm not going to play with it. I'm not going to edit nothing you said. It's going to be straight cut. You're not going to have to call me back and say, damn, WACK, you cut this out or you added this. It is what it is. But what's crazy, I've been telling people, Alex Alonso's working with the feds. Munchie B has been influenced by Alex Alonso. He's working with him. And everybody's now hearing it. This is crazy. So yeah, definitely get the paperwork out to me. I'm definitely, this is going out today. This will be up today.
Like I said, the only thing I'll be asking back on this, right? I don't really do the internet. I don't do the internet. So if I holler at y'all, I'm just shooting some info, man.
No, I get it. Listen, bro. Ain't nobody at the end of the day, bro. This what you doing is a real justice for the streets. You know how many people he got? People like Munchie B and Skip and all them saying, "Yeah, Alex here for us." Skip been working with the police with the GRIA program. Now Munchie, he didn't set it out his mouth. He get paid to be speaking with family by turning in gang information on this app he talking about, right? So that's influencing people to say, "Oh, Alex is cool." That's probably why y'all called on the nigga. Right? So people need to know really what dude is and really what he doing.
This dude is slim unders like he was straight good people's, man.
So he came and found y'all. Yeah, I believe the DA sent him.
Yeah. And then, like I say, I just had hired this dude. I got the Innocent Project, took my case. And it was like, yeah, man, the guy Alex Alonso reached out. He's willing to be a gang expert. So,
so he came,
so I did a little, So I did a little, and then after the homies, so when I did my first research, so everybody's like, oh yeah, he cool, man, he was street TV, then when I just do this, I hit them yesterday, hey, no, get that dude off my case, and tell him to send all my discovery, all my paperwork back. We don't want to deal with that dude. The dude working with the DA.
That's crazy, bro. Y'all heard out the horse's mouth, bro. The East Coast movement, Munchie B been over there leaking the interrogation tapes that they got from Alex Alonso, who got from the DA. The defense attorneys or the inmates involved in this have not gave anybody permission or consent to release these tapes to anybody. Therefore, it can only come from the DA side. And for Alex Alonso to get his hands on them, and for Munchie B to get his hands on them, that's all DA driven. You hear it right here. I'm pretty sure the
Somebody pull the homie up
I'm trying to
somehow.
see him. I seen him pop in. I'm trying to
Yeah,
find him.
I can't find him though.
I see him. I had him. I think he keep popping in the app, in and out because the app tripping. I'm at the bottom of the Buddha.
There you go.
Yo, this app fucked up. This motherfucker be kicking and all kind of shit.
Yeah, they did too much to this hoe.
Hold on. Yeah, they didn't fuck the whole. Nigga, you can't even check the hallway. It'll send you to the hallway, won't let you come back in.
You got to exit the whole app and come back and open the app
What?
again.
You gotta,
Yeah, they fucked
I
that up.
gotta get rid of the whole. I gotta
Close out the app.
Close the whole
close
app
out
out.
that.
Yeah,
Here we go.
yeah.
And then, like I say, and then Monday morning, right? We finna brief on their defense team too. My homie's lawyer catching. Unless a judge releases it, but the defendant, both parties have to agree with releasing it. So the only way Munchie got it is it had to come from Alex Alonso, the DA, or the DA. And Alex Alonso is doing the work of the DA because he's coming in posing like, I'm here to help y'all, but then took a stand and said something totally in reverse to destroy the brother. Yes. There you go. But you know what this gonna do? This gonna give y'all great grounds for appeal. This is misrepresentation. The district attorney, I'm pretty sure they don't know that this dummy that made this move because he's blowing his cover with them. And the street I don't know because it definitely will be on the Hunter Show platform, via YouTube, via Clubhouse. I'm gonna make sure the word spread and everybody know because you might have just saved somebody else from catching life behind this dude infiltrating they mix and then feeding it back to the DA. And then, like I say, and then Monday morning, right? We finna brief on their defense team too. My homies lawyers now, they finna get on it. And like I say, the dude busted the ethical violation. We finna go push for the whole movement to get the dude name off being an expert because you fucking people up. You can't do an unethical move like that. That's unethical, bro. You literally working for the DA, and then on top of that, you want to release the information for financial gain. Yeah, that's crazy. Munchie B letting you hear bits and pieces of it, and then turn around and say, if you want to hear the rest, subscribe to my channel. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm looking at this ain't cool. Well, listen, brother, we're going to get it out there. Once again, anything else pop up, man, and y'all need some reach. Yeah, like I said, I'm running through. If anything go down, I'm running through anywhere. Like I said, I just don't, just put my name up there. No, I got it. Listen, they hear you talking. They hear you talking, and because Munchie B is doing these segments with these interrogation tapes, everybody know exactly what it is. So exactly, because I know these dudes are trying to put the one time on me and all type of shit, man. Yeah, Munchie B just got caught with 2 gun cases, so we know he don't want to go to jail. You know he didn't sit down with Alex Alonso saying, what could you do to help me out? Alex then probably went and talked to the DA, and the DA probably then gave Munchie B the task, and he say he get paid to be from Inglewood family. What you need to say is you getting paid to give up information on Inglewood families and all the rest of the motherfucking homies, not just bloods that look like on the Crips too and whole. So, hey, it is what it is. And we're going to get the message out there, bro. And whenever you need me, I'm here for you. No hesitation, man. It's love. Keep your head up in there. Stay safe, and I wish you the best of luck. All right. Likewise, man.
That's nasty work.
Nasty.
Nasty. Nigga said the nigga came as our gang expert, got up there and said the BA crossed out because he's a shot caller and an OG and not a youngster, which means he's the guy that makes things happen. Nigga, that ain't for the defense, that's against him. How about you say the B ain't crossed out because that signifies he's a blood killer, but his is not crossed out. So that's letting you know he's not into that part of it. Maybe that's where he's from, but he's not, representing. He's harming or killing or trying to. I've been telling motherfuckers, bro. There it go. Media team, get it out.
On it.
Crazy.
Yeah, this nigga Munchie B. And so you saying he's only there? He's saying that he's only putting out a little bit of information, then sending them to a whole nother platform to subscribe.
Now, what he telling them is he's showing a little bit of the interrogation tapes and then say, if you want to see the rest, go subscribe over here. But here goes the thing. He can only got the interrogation tapes for the DA or Alex Alonso.
Alex,
Because
right.
like when I got the tapes on Big Side, K-Swiss had to write his his attorney a letter giving consent to release that to us.
Right.
Yeah, so
There was
it's
no consent on the
not
defense side at all.
none.
Oh yeah, he working. But yeah, like you say, you been saying that shit. It's just really coming to fruition now. Like we seeing, the other who didn't want to believe it, they gotta see this shit. You can only get it from one or two ways. All against the defense. So this guy just goes up to people like, "Hey, yeah, I can be your gang expert and help you get about the situation." Then it go against people.
Yep. So what he doing is he going in like, hey, yeah, I'm with you. I'm gonna be your gang expert to take the stand and say things in favor of you. But he's getting all the information from these dudes talking to the DA. When he get on the stand, everything he's saying is in favor of the DA. The nigga got up there and he said, yeah, he got this tattoo, OB's original block Crip, but the B's not crossed out, so that means he's a shot caller. He's a dude that make things happen. He's a dude that sends people to do shit. Nigga, what the f you talking about? Why would you say that?
Yeah, like
And
he
you
could have
supposed to
just
be up
been
here on the
from that
stand saying some
area.
shit. You supposed to be saying some shit in favor of, nigga. That's gonna get a nigga special circumstances.
Oh, you didn't know? We got content. Uh-oh. Keep that notification bell turned on. I will deliver 24/7 around the clock. You already know it. To everybody out there working hard on the grind, if you believe it, you'll achieve it. Do what you got to do today to be prepared for tomorrow. And there we go. But until next time, it's your boy Ray giving them gone. God bless. Peace.
Let's get